Good afternoon, everyone. I use the next 10 minutes of glory to give you our perspective on the world of programmatic advertising and how we at myThings fit into this world. So two of the most important trends in our business, programmatic advertising and big data, have really disrupted the industry. For those of you that are not from our industry, a couple of words on what that means. Programmatic is how we use algorithms, smart algorithms, and artificial intelligence to buy media at scale, manage and optimize campaigns, and deliver the right ads at the right time to the right individual. Big data is our ability to collect a lot of data from several sources, thousands of sources potentially, different formats, different structures, collect them all into a single database, and convert them into different audience segments and run actionable campaigns to each of these different segments. So these are two very important trends that are changing our industry, and they're doing a lot of good things. They're creating campaign efficiency, so our businesses are much more efficient today, much more scalable, and we're giving the advertisers a significantly improved ROI. And the industry is, of course, growing very fast. RTB, which is most of programmatic, of what programmatic is about, is growing 10x. It's going to grow to 20 billion by 2017, or around 2 billion last year. By 2017, 90% of the media will be bought and managed via programmatic, most of which on RTB, but also some non-RTB, so 90% of the media. And of course, most of this growth is driven by mobile and video spend. And a lot of people are jumping in. Facebook has launched its exchange a year ago, and now it's one of the two largest exchanges. Twitter is now beta testing their own exchange, and reportedly Amazon is coming next. So hot space, everybody jumping in. So it all sounds good, but it's still a compromise as far as the advertisers are concerned. It's a compromise because advertisers get limited transparency today. The knowledge that particularly in the performance space, the players are using is not really shared with the advertiser. All advertiser is told, we've seen it from Criteo, how many impressions, clicks, conversions we've driven for you. But we're not telling them anything about what actually works, which audience is actually clicking and converting and viewing their ad. And the data is still kept close to the chest, like good poker players. And campaigns aren't really customized. The largest programmatic guys are trying to fit everyone into the same box, trying to be very scalable and automated, but they're not customized to the specific business goals of the advertiser, which are different, the specific audience of the advertiser. And when people say customized today, all they mean is running different products on a dynamic banner. So here comes myThings. We are customized programmatic, which means that we're integrating with our advertisers, with our customers, integrating with their data very deeply. We get access to their CRM data. We then run campaigns that are customized to their own business goals based on whatever business model they're comfortable with. And we give them a lot of transparency, insight, control that they're not getting from anyone else, while giving them a lot of performance and sales, which is what they're interested in. And we do this across the entire sales funnel. So we start off with personalized retargeting. That's bottom of the funnel. We are here we're targeting consumers that have been to our advertisers' properties, whether it's a website or an app. We then go mid-funnel and we capture intent data from third-party sources. And we do pre-targeting, search targeting, lookalike modeling to deliver sales from new customers that may have never visited the advertiser. And we also do upper funnel programmatic prospection, where we use publishers' data and advertiser data to deliver more sales. And we do it across all the different devices. We obviously started off with display. Social is now very big for us. And we're growing fast in mobile and video. All personalized, based on the specific goals of the advertiser and the specific individual. And the end result is that every advertiser is getting several campaigns that are very granular, each one targeted at a different audience, at a different price, with a different creative, and a different sequence, so different storyboard for each individual consumer. And that's what it looks like. That's an example of what it could look like, one of our advertisers. So you can run an acquisition campaign of new customers, which we will run only to prospect, people that have not shopped from you as an advertiser before. We can run a reactivation campaign for dormant, valuable customers to reactivate them to get back to the advertiser and purchase or convert. We create incremental demand by running a specific campaign for first-time in-season customers, so people that have bought from you before this season, and you want to bring them back to buy again this season, because you know that if they'll make purchase number 2, they're very likely to make purchase number 3, 4, or 5. Or stock clearance. And in each of these campaigns, we identify the audience, whether it's a prospect, a dormant valuable customer, a first-time in-season customer, through the data that we capture from the advertiser, through our tags, or through first-party data integration, so by integrating with their CRM. And again, for each of these campaigns, the advertiser can set a different business model, a different price, and we would use a different creative, tailor-made creative, different message, different promotions, so completely separate campaigns for the same advertiser. We don't believe that all clicks or all conversions are born equal. Each one deserves a different price and a different message. And of course, transparency is a key part of this. So through our CMS, our campaign management system, advertisers can find exactly how each of these campaigns, each of these segments perform separately. We give them full media transparency, which no one else in the industry does. So they can find out how each publisher, domain, subdomain is working out for every segment. And through partnering with an attribution platform, Tagman, we also give them complete transparency of how we perform across the entire path to conversion, side-by-side other channels. So they can see, not only on a last click basis, but across the entire attribution model, how different channels perform. Very competitive space, of course, and we fit nicely between the bottom of the funnel guys, the retargeters, and the upper funnels, DSP, trading desk, etc. When we compare ourselves to the Criteurs of the world, they obviously have solid performance, but lack customization. They try to fit everybody into the same box. And they don't really provide a lot of transparency and control. When we compare ourselves to the upper funnel guys, the trading desks and the DSPs, they do provide more customizations, more transparency, but their expertise is not strong performance, and the performance cannot compete with the bottom of the funnel guys. So we'd like to think that we create the best of both worlds. These are some of our customers today, 800 live accounts. We're focusing on retail, travel, telcos, classified. We serve today over 5 billion impressions per day. We get over 7 billion RTB requests handled every day, over 30 terabytes of data, 4 data centers in 3 continents. Most of our business is Europe, US, and some is in Asia. We have 15 offices servicing 30 markets. And we're very much a tech company, so over half of our staff is data mining, R&D. And we've grown significantly over the last few years. In the last second years, we've been the fastest tech growing company in Israel. Our R&D is based in Israel. Last year, we've been number 11 in EMEA. And in the next contest 2 weeks from now, confidentially, I can tell you that we're in the top 3. So thank you very much.